Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Today, after beating the main game, we are now moving over to the Orpheus DLC. Now, this is a mini campaign, a mini story. I believe it's just a little bit over an hour long, telling things from Orpheus's point of view, whom you remember was a character that we met in the underworld. I don't know if this necessarily has any romance in it, but that's fine. I would have loved to have had that be a part of this, but hey, I really enjoyed this game, and I'm excited to see what a new protagonist in Orpheus is going to bring to the table. So let's start a new game. Start your new DLC save using choices from Stray Gods. Oh, this is cool. Start your new DLC using default choices. Let's use saves from here. Here for the ride. Yeah, let's use this. Sure, new game. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense. Taking decisions that you made from here, like destroying the throne, for example. Oh, it's Karen.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend.
He's playing games. The
One would
games
almost
that he
think
wanted.
you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible.
I sense an alternative. I appreciate the effort. I'll be nice. I want to play Orpheus as nice as possible.
No matter, I know you mean well. I'll admit my days aren't exactly as full as they once were. Well, I had my revenge to contemplate, and the throne, and my loyal, if slightly fannish subjects.
Oh, poor Karen.
All right, yes, but at least I was the king. It was something. What's wrong? That is an excellent question. If you must know, I suppose I have to wonder, why am I still here?
Yeah, why are you? Get out of here. Go live your afterlife.
Yes, I know I'm dead. In the land of the dead. That's not what I meant. The thing is, after the Muse destroyed the throne, I thought my task was done. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion. Even Benny.
Oh, Benny.
But not me. I expected it. I wanted it. Yet, I remain. Why is that?
Cash grab for your DLC. The king. The king is leaving the underworld.
I thought life was really over, and I was ready to meet the end.
I like his
To
voice.
leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song?
He has all three traits, apparently. We're just gonna give him.
Now this, and now then, I will find my place again. I knew it all along. There's always one more song.
Oh, Hermes. Hi. Fancy meeting you here.
Hi.
Hi. Can you get me out of here, Hermes?
You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died. I would have been someone else, though.
Then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
Yeah. How is the living world?
Just how are things in the living world? We don't hear much down here.
Yeah, well.
Oh man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
You were in hiding?
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and
Led by
and I started
Apollo.
streaming. I'm an
Streaming?
influencer now. Isn't that awesome?
It's pretty awesome.
None of those words mean anything to me.
Well, it's really exciting. I'm assuming that's what you were asking about, I guess.
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with. Granted, they were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Deep down, I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me. You just get used to it.
You say Persephone told you to stay clear? Hence why we've never met, I assume?
I mean, I met some of the shades. They were so nice. I miss Benny.
Benny!
Yeah. All gone, I'm afraid. Except for me.
But hey, things are different now. I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
I can. I can do whatever I want.
Yes!
Hell yeah. That's a pun, I think.
Come on, Orpheus, we know you want something more than this. I wanna be where the living people are. I wanna see them dancing. So why are you here?
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing. Not like intentionally, but I just thought I can help.
Oh?
Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
Okay.
You can do that.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's a psychopope thing.
Psychopope?
Do you mean psychopomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
Convenient. Does Hermes have to have some sort of doorway in order to use their power? That's my only concern. Or can they just make a makeshift arch? Oh, whoa. He's not a ghost anymore. He's immortal again? Run faster, fly higher.
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere.
Right, the world has changed.
Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god?
Now it's for the dogs.
Was this city built over a volcano?
That's God written in reverse.
How odd.
What's this? What's this? There's cup drips in the air. What's this?
Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song.
I wonder if we're gonna run into Grace and Apollo. That'd be cool. I would love that.
But I suppose I must go home.
But what do you mean by that exactly?
Back to being terribly alone.
Well, I mean, you're here now. Why do you have to be alone? Hey, there's Hermes. You can hang out with Hermes. Oh, one more song. Even Oblivion isn't ready for you.
I suppose it's time to return.
So
isn't it?
soon?
Sure, if that's what you want.
I don't think that's what he wants.
Well, I'm dead. Am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
You left the underworld before, right? Long time ago. That means you can again. That's the rule.
Is that how that works?
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to
Yeah.
find a gate and get past Corone.
Corone.
And Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah.
Corone, that's right.
Wait, how do you even know this?
I told you it's a psycho.
Pope thing, yes, I recall. Makes one wonder why Lord Hades granted me the right in the first place. I mean, naturally my music is beyond compare, but
I don't know. Maybe he thought it would be funny.
that seems very likely, in fact. Then I'm alive? Alive? Can you believe it? Orpheus lives again!
Just that easy.
Yeah! Oh, this is your thing.
Do you hear
These
that,
two.
modern world? Orpheus, bard of the ages, the legend who moved the heart of the king of Hades himself, walks amongst you! Ha ha!
Yeah, well.
I suppose the question really is to do what?
Make
I
music?
got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
Not quite.
No, we're a long, long way from those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world your people didn't even know about back then. But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle.
Well,
Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't
think
think
so.
so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes.
Eh.
But not always. You gotta try.
Dare I ask what a sequel
Well,
is?
this is kind of a sequel.
It's when a movie
kinda.
follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
This one's gonna be shorter.
And a movie is?
Oh boy.
Ooh. There's a lot you're gonna have to learn. I bet you don't even have a phone.
Nope.
A wager you would win, I assure you.
How do you live?
He didn't
Oh,
live.
man, we're gonna have to get
He
you
didn't.
one. I could be your first text.
You could be his first date.
What's your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess.
That's true.
But songs show what's inside your heart.
That's
And how
true.
many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there.
You're not like the other gods. That's right. Flirt, flirt, flirt.
You're very strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all, fickle,
Yeah.
vain,
Yeah.
damaged goods.
Yep.
even.
We're still,
Oh, no,
yeah,
that's still a thing mostly.
very much so.
But not you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
A rather novel concept.
Pretty honorable. All right, how do I begin?
All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No! No. That sounds like it would take forever.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
You're quite clever.
You are very astute, my young friend. We can use that clever mind to our advantage.
No one has ever said that before.
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
Sharp wit.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
Yes. Yes. My heart is spoken for. You could be right. You have experience in that?
Ah, yes, the old tales are full of your conquests, from Perseus to Penelope to even the beautiful Aphrodite.
Hermes?
Aphrodite?
Really?
No way.
Really?
It's an excellent
I didn't remember
point.
that.
I do yet ache for Eurydice, but perhaps it is time, yes? Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern
Now
world?
you're talking.
Love? Like, real love? Oh, man.
Online dating?
I guess there's... that? Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating.
Oh boy. Let's do it. Are we gonna run into some of the previous characters like Medusa? Oh, here we go. Swipe left or swipe right. Who are we gonna meet?
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love. I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found Eurydice. And I'll find it tonight.
Sit someone at random. Who's it gonna be? Hello.
What do I want to get out of speed dating? The most glorious love, the heavens above will tremble in awe and shake at their core. The winds upon the seas will feel like a breeze when compared to
You don't have much time. I was gonna say, time's up. You didn't have a chance to talk to them.
Let's call that a practice run. I'll find a new love, somebody who will understand that love's a klaxon from the mouths of gods. I'll find a great love, gonna roll the dice once
This person really
again,
likes the cat
and
eaters.
I'm liking the odds. Are you ready to
Oh.
give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Prospect
Darren?
3.
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best ex-boyfriend that I ever had. He would have been a good husband,
Oh.
would have been a good dad. But he left me because I loved a little too much. We
Oh.
went on one date, and then I never heard from him again. Crazy, right?
It's so nice to find someone who understands the pain.
Of course I do.
Love someone so much, but never see them ever again.
It's the worst.
Because you make a deal with the king of the underworld to set your loved one free.
Huh?
What?
And you turn around and she's dragged back down into Hades for eternity.
TMI.
That's really interesting.
TMI.
I am an interesting person. So glad to hear that the suitors of today are willing to open up in pursuit of a truer love. I'll find a new love, one to share the past with me. Epic, poetic, it's us against the world. It's so compelling Can't wait to make some memories.
Man, I love
And
intelligence.
turn first.
Let's sit with the man with intelligence.
Why don't
Oh.
you tell me your favorite thing? I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Oh.
Oh, it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on, take me there.
History.
I'm in mythology.
Ancient Greek history.
There we go.
History, history, history. Ancient Greek history.
There you go. There's a connection.
Do you like the stories?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of gods giving power to men.
yes. And heroes with lyres,
Yes.
whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be
Orpheus.
Apollo.
What? What? What?
Alas, I've seen this case before. A person who seems perfect, who knows the score.
I love
But
Apollo.
look beneath the surface, behind those doe eyes. The truth is that they're chewing on a heinous lie. 'Cause I'm the best. I'm Orpheus. I'm the best. And I'm better than Apollo. It's plain to see the reality. The best is me.
Well, he doesn't suffer from low self-esteem. This is
Nice
fun.
enough, but dim.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, I don't blame
surely
him for
educating
liking
those
Apollo.
ignorant to the higher facts of life is its own reward.
Are they gonna?
I am the best. I am the best. The best, best, best. I am the best. Who is the best? Me. Dum, dum, da, dum, dum. I want some
Ooh, smartly dressed man.
silverware. Perhaps I should just marry myself.
You could.
Got no problem.
Yo.
Just got bank. Making that money. Savvy young blank.
Ooh, savvy young blank.
Buy you a bucket of caviar.
I like this
Let me
guy.
show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo, buy a kangaroo. The best things in life are free, but I've got a solid gold meat.
Oh, yeah.
And if I let me date you, you can have a solid gold meat too.
Ooh.
Would be good with me because I am good with money, and I would be good with you because I see that you like money.
Dinosaur.
If you got money to burn, I might be ready to learn. But it is bait that I won't bite. But maybe if you showed me a good night,
Yeah.
we could be a modern couple. You could teach me all about the modern things, like what's with these devices. They seem like they're vices.
Well.
but look at the joy they bring. We could be a modern couple.
And we could do the most modern couple things, like I'll work late at night, come home drunk, then we'll fight.
Oh.
20 years down the train,
Oh.
wasted lives, what a pain.
Then we both realize there's still love deep inside. After all of this time, we rekindle the light.
Sounds pretty nice. Interesting. A few extra drachma might be a little fun, but it's not all that counts. Yes. Maybe I could be a modern lover.
You could.
I'll find a new love, one to show the world to me once more. A true love who's stylish and fair. A rich or a poor love, it's all the same, but maybe one with less slick back hair.
Who's this?
Okay, for this one, just be in the moment.
Oh, hello,
My name is Orpheus.
Mister. I'm just gonna
Excuse me,
look at my
you're
phone.
not allowed to use that. And you're not listening to anything I'm saying, are you? I'm 2,000 years old. I've been
the ruler of Hades for the last 1,000 years.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work out.
What's this infernal device that turns you all into living shades?
Hey, whose dad is that? How old are you?
I'll find a new love, and they'll not own a light-up thing. It will be real love, a thing to be desired. Their intense obsession I have seen once before when Prometheus brought them fire.
It's been the longest day.
Ooh, I like her voice.
Just wanna hear someone else say that I want a new love.
I want a new love.
I want a true love.
We'll go down in history.
A love worth retelling.
It's worth more than gold to me.
You hear what I'm saying?
I've said it before to myself.
We'll find a new love.
Ooh, I love her voice.
We'll find a new love. Is this a new love?
Sounds promising.
It's so nice to meet someone who shares my sentiments. Indeed, today has been very long, and most people here seem completely imbecilic.
Yeah, I'll say. I've had similar encounters. Some guy who was recording our whole date.
Oh.
Someone who couldn't handle my great jokes.
I swear there was a guy who was half beast, half man.
Oh.
Oh no, the event's about to end.
Okay, maybe I'll see you later.
Okay. Some interesting people.
I found a new love. Now that I can finally see this will be true love. The light of my love. Spoiled for choices. I knew that this would be easy. And
I'm going for the money man. I'm going for the money man. Just because I think he's the most fun.
Hey,
modern man.
I think that I can be the one that you call your own.
Hey Orpheus, I'm so glad that you trust me with what you and I could be. I must admit that I've been thinking that you're cute, you're sweet, and so funny. But you're gonna have to be second place.
Oh my
Goodbye.
gosh.
I'm going home to count my money. Nothing can beat that lovely money.
I love this guy so much.
I love that lovely, lovely money.
Did I think that was love? Well, by the gods, I must be mad. If I honestly just put my final chance of finding one final romance in the hands of that.
Oi, you're not allowed here anymore.
This is love.
Oh, that was fun. That was speed dating and song was so much fun. I enjoyed that thoroughly. That was cool.
So, what do you think?
Hermes, take me
Fun,
now.
right?
Yes, indeed. Yet, also inefficient. Too much is being left to chance, and that needs to change starting now.
Okay.
You two, you are clearly perfect for
Cat
one another.
ears?
Accept it. And you, yes, you with the spectacles. Accept your destiny. We can all see it, even if you cannot.
He's just fixing up
And you
everyone in the
there,
room.
with him. No, don't attempt to flee. Look at him. Look in your heart and see that I am right. And you two there together? You, over there with them. You're welcome. And you two ladies, magnificent.
Is he trying to be Cupid now?
And for you, him. It's not a consolation prize. It's perfection.
Can't help but notice there isn't anyone left for you.
Well, Hermes is right there. I'll have to keep trying.
Tonight, perhaps, yet I won't despair
Don't give
just
up.
yet. I'll know my true love when I see it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. There are lots of other.
There's still tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall find my new love for certain.
You might want to lower expectations just a bit. Mortals have been at this a while, and it's supposed to be harder now than ever.
Is it harder? I don't know. I think that, dating apps, dating websites have made it significantly easier by comparison. By comparison to surely back when Orpheus was alive. I disagree that it's gotten harder, especially as a gay man. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine how significantly difficult dating would have been if I was born 10 years, 20 years earlier. Like ignoring what the state of LGBTQ plus, like the LGBTQ community was back in the day, like ignoring all that, which obviously, you know, is a factor, but being able to not have to go into a bar or a room and have to guess who may swing in my direction, you know, being able to go online and know definitively whether or not someone is or is not gay or bi or whatever is so much nicer. So much nicer. Maybe I'd like to think that for straight folks too, it's a little bit easier too. But for gay people like myself, for sure, like having online dating and online dating apps is like godsend, game changer. That can't be right. What do I know? What do you know of love? But I need results. What do you know of love?
Oh, sweet innocent Hermes, how much do you know of love? The kind that moves mountains.
I had a friend once. I mean, I thought they were more than a friend, but... Well, turns out they didn't really see me for me.
That wasn't Freddie, though,
It's
right?
hard, you know? Finding that one person who you'll fit with. Forever.
Wise words. Eurydice was such a one for me, but perhaps it is not such a simple thing to replicate.
Wow. Time to try the next place mortals like to meet, I guess.
The bar?
This is going to be difficult, isn't it? Lead on, my friend.
I'm telling you, try online dating. Try online dating, Hermes. Okay, the bar. Yep, the bar. This is where Deadpool approaches Wolverine. He does look a lot like Wolverine, though.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, okay?
You're totally going on a date, you two. You're not even realizing it. Let's get started.
If mortals meet here, I suppose it's up to me to find one.
I love how the whole story is trying to find true love or trying to find a companion or date for Orpheus. I approve of this.
Only one way that's gonna happen.
Oh!
Beer.
Eros!
May I?
Woo! Hubba, hubba, hubba! Ha ha! Whoa!
May you? You, my delectable friend, are exactly what this bard of ages has been looking
Ooh,
for.
I don't blame you.
I'm flattered, of course, but no, I'm not here for that.
Wow.
This really isn't my day, is it?
You shot your shot. You
We've
shot
met
your shot.
before, a long time ago. You prayed to me to grant you a young woman's heart. I looked a little different
It's
back
alright,
then.
I like how you look now.
You are
I
Eros.
like how you look now. You're still what I want.
Are you absolutely certain that you're not here to be my new love?
Oh, nothing's absolute. But
Ah,
yes.
the door's still open.
Even if I
Orpheus,
swayed your heart with a
door's still
song,
open.
you wouldn't be the first god to be so moved.
I'm tempted, honestly. But Hermes insisted you needed my help.
Well,
So that's why I'm here.
why
Just
can't
for
we
a
just
chat.
skip all that and just hang out? Where's your bow?
My memory of our encounter is a little vague, but do you not carry a magnificent bow?
That's why his name is Eros.
Did I still have that when we met?
Oh, yes, made of ivory, it looked like, and so intricately carved. I always wondered if it was meant as a weapon, or...
Or if my arrows truly pierced the hearts of mortal men, causing them to fall in love. It was a weapon. The arrow thing was a joke that Dionysus made, which got out of hand. Mortal authorities frown on weapons now, so I put the bow in storage around the turn of the century. I, honestly forgot where.
Well, that's no fun.
I have to ask, are all the idols still about? The glorious
Hey,
Aphrodite?
that's his
Is
mom
she-
you're talking about.
Still here, if a bit worse for the wear. Better lately, if I'm honest. She always did enjoy having worshippers.
I remember her temple at Aphrodisias. So beautiful.
Many of the other names you'd remember are dead now. For good. There are only a few idols left these days.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lord Eros.
Lord Eros.
I've always thought it was just the way things were meant to be. Times change, gods fade away. Since we revealed ourselves to the mortal world, however, I wonder if that's still true. I suppose we'll see.
So, do you like this modern world, Master Eros? I find it utterly fascinating, but I did only arrive today.
It has its perks, but I miss how people were in the olden days. They used to be more open to wonder, to possibilities. The world was so large. Now it's become so small.
I can understand that.
Surely the world has not changed size. Aristotle would be scandalized.
I just mean that no one pays any attention to discovery any longer. It's so commonplace, it's become mundane. Pay no attention to me. You've several millennia of wonders to catch up on. I envy you.
I assume you didn't come here solely to chat, Lord Eros. You have something to say about my quest?
I do, yes.
Directions to a worthy love, perhaps? You answered my prayers once, after all. Will you do so again?
That's the thing, Orpheus. I never did answer your prayers.
Oh.
You came to me. Eurydice, she...
Fell in love with you. Without any help from me or any other idol.
Good on you, Orpheus. You aren't... Why tell me that now?
And you come to me with this revelation now? For what possible reason?
Because Hermes told me about your quest, and I thought it was time you heard the truth. Your love for Eurydice was never my doing. I couldn't summon something so powerful, even if I wished to. Not even back then.
But then why did...
I was a jerk back then. We all were. I thought you were arrogant, daring to ask for a love I felt you didn't deserve. So I told you what you wanted to hear. I expected you to fall flat on your face. But you didn't, did you? Eurydice said yes. True love found you anyway. The kind of love you seek can't be bargained for, Orpheus. There are no shortcuts.
Oh. Can we at least sing a duet then before you go?
I see you've opened up your heart again. So let me tell you what I know. The quicker that you try to fall in love, the slower it will go. A single glance will set your world aflame. A spark it can ignite a blaze. Why is it that I never feel warm? There are so many ways to burn. How can I not know this by now? Take your bow and arrow. You must aim for the moon. One chance in a million, then it's gone too soon. Take your bow and arrow.
Little
Pray
targets.
your aim is true. But when should you fire? I wish I knew.
Wait, you've forgotten who you're talking to? You have a legend standing here. Surely I can outwit even love.
Outwit.
Issue a challenge, I'll persevere. You must know this by now.
You think you know more than I know all that you've done. Take your bow and arrow then. Charge into battle, fight anyone.
Ooh, you're getting really close,
I'll
Arrows.
take my bow and arrow then. I'm not even close to giving up now. I'll find a way somehow.
With all due respect to Eros' voice actor or whoever was singing his vocals, I did feel that out of all of the vocals I've heard so far, Eros' vocals were noticeably the worst ones, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, like with all due respect, but it was like
So,
a little off key
time for
there.
plan C, I guess?
Not as sustained
No,
here.
my friend.
Yeah.
Lord Eros is correct. My search for a new love is futile.
Well, I don't know about futile. I mean, maybe you just need to... Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, looking for love, what do you want to do?
What I meant to say earlier was, I feel that Eros' vocals were noticeably the weakest of all the ones that I've heard. Yeah, again, no, I'm trying not to put down or offend whoever was singing the vocals for Eros, but it was just one of those things. As I was listening to the song, I'm like, okay, it's not as strong as some of the others, and it got a little pitchy and a little bit when Orpheus was joining in with him. It felt a little off key at times. So, but this is just my knee-jerk reaction after hearing it. Perhaps love is right in front of me.
Perhaps the issue was that I went looking for love when, in fact, it came to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean me?
Bingo.
Why not? You have a kind heart. You're... Well, I mean, you're...
Oh, no. Sorry, dude.
Really? Are you Ace?
Look, I know this is really hard.
I think Hermes is Ace.
But you'll figure it out. I know it.
I'm not surprised
I
that they're
know.
Ace.
Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Failing to save Eurydice.
Some might argue that retrieving my beloved from the underworld only to lose her at the last second due to my own foolishness was pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that.
Okay.
No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, when I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Daphne?
Oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt. That tickles. Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame. A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Tell them that Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was fast. Back from the dead. You set that up very quickly.
Thank you.
Wow, what
Thank
a crowd.
you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal.
About Eurydice, right?
took her out of sight. I followed, and I gave a show. We were free to go, and I climbed, and lo, she followed. The queen, you see, played a trick.
Oh, let's increase the intensity. Let's increase it.
Was swallowed down.
Yes. Add strings. Sure. Let's add strings. Nice. I like this. Now add horns. Let's pump this up. Let's pump it up. Let's get the energy. High energy.
Back above the ground, my guitar unwound. I was haunted, howling hollow, waiting my life away. But I felt this burn. I would soon return, and the queen would learn what followed. All that time above. Now
Keep
I'd
it up.
see my
Higher
love,
energy.
and I soon enough was swallowed down. I got there, my love was not there.
Belt it, Orpheus.
That queen,
Keep it up.
that queen who knew she'd have to pay down to win my life away.
Oh, okay. All right. Apparently, Orpheus is also an earthbender. Apparently. Get experimental. Yeah. Go big or go home, Orpheus. Nice. Are we about to have a Back to the Future moment? Guess you all are not ready for that, but your kids are gonna love it. Nice. I liked it personally. I liked it.
Hey, now that was awesome!
That's what I thought.
Again? Oh, man.
It was indeed a thing of awe. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense of fire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again. I know it's inconceivable to consider, but have I lost my touch? Has Orpheus, bard of legend and minstrel to the gods themselves, become impotent?
No. No.
If so, I know a guy who has pills for that.
Of course.
Perhaps the fates have simply decreed that a mortal man may only touch the sun once, if he dares at all. You said it yourself. A sequel is never as good as the original.
Sequel.
Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
Uh-oh.
Go?
Where?
Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Are you taking me to Eurydice? Could you have taken me to Eurydice this whole time? Man, if you... Alright, we'll see what happens. They probably are taking us to Eurydice somehow.
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
Grace! Ooh, this is cool. This is what I wanted.
My. If it isn't Grace, last of the Muses. Why, I
Pleasant
haven't
surprise.
seen you since,
Well,
Since I denied you your vengeance against Persephone? Yeah. Sorry about that. I kind of thought you'd...
drifted off into the proverbial sunset? Succumbed to oblivion? I thought so too, but it seems it was not meant to be.
I guess that explains why you've returned from the dead. But not how. I thought that required a great sacrifice of some kind.
well,
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
okay. Making me sing My New Love at Last. I mean, in character he would. Out of character, she better stay true to Apollo. That's all I have to say.
Aha! What better love for the bard than the last of the Muses? A brilliant plan, Hermes!
Hermes is like,
Wait, what?
I'd given up on the search. It did not even occur to me that you, Grace, the very one who stole my revenge, would also steal my heart.
look at Hermes' expression.
Whoa, hold your horses, big guy. That is so not what we're doing here.
Oh, it's a very romantic spot.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, kinda. But no. No, Hermes wanted us to talk. They thought I could help you. That's it. That's it.
how?
And why is that? From all accounts, you
Orpheus has no
stormed through
riz.
the lives of the idols like a hurricane and have come out on the other end on top.
Sure, maybe, but before all that, I was lost as hell. Even before I became an idol.
All right then, I haven't many other options, I suppose, so let's see where this goes, shall we?
I'm curious too, where this is going.
Nice view.
It is beautiful.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
Hermes.
So, I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
How much do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse and possibly better.
That's right. Stroke that ego.
That's quite the compliment.
Stroke that ego.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
Savior to the Githyanki.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that?
Oh, sweet.
I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
That's what
Shut
I'm
up.
talking about.
You know how good you are.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Tell me what you've been up to since we met. Persephone must have been hungry for vengeance, I imagine.
Not so much, actually. We've all moved on.
She forgave you? Astounding. But the original question still stands.
Mostly I was in charge of reintroducing the idols to the mortal world. Interviews, talking to world leaders, it was a whole thing.
How much time has passed?
The effort is complete, then?
I guess? I thought it would shake the entire world. Even the idols did. I mean, finding out the gods of the ancient world were real. But everyone, I don't know, got used to the idea.
Really?
Really quickly.
Really?
Or they just thought it was a big conspiracy. They all kind of moved on.
See, that last part sounds
So there's not much
realistic.
for me to do anymore. I guess you could say I'm kind of between gigs
But
now.
you have Apollo.
So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
Well, I felt a little bad after what happened.
Keeping me from a vengeance that I'd waited thousands of years to enact?
Yeah.
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. I welcomed oblivion, but it appears that oblivion was not ready to welcome me. Nevertheless, it's not your fault. You've no obligation to aid me. You must know that.
Sure. But if I can help, shouldn't I at least try?
I still don't even know what you're offering.
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you?
I still have no clue what she's gonna do to help him.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance?
Oh, she has
then?
it.
No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
Oh, she does.
Oh, there's Apollo. He's wonderful, but if he says I'll support you whatever you want to do, Grace, one more time, I think I'll scream.
There are worse things than having the unwavering support of one you adore.
That's what I keep telling myself. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You, despite being immortal, have yet to live even that much.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret.
This is nice. I like this. I like this conversation. All right, so what now?
So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. I guess there's only one way to resolve this. I hope you're not too tired from your concert.
Orpheus? Too tired for a song? You must be joking.
Ooh, the two main protagonists are about to sing together.
Tell me what's the plan for you?
I'm just not inspired.
What's the thing we do to get this furnace fired?
Oh, I'm tired. Far too tired to choose.
Cue the muse. I'm what you could use.
I'm sick of every phrase of those tunes I sing. But when this rhythm plays,
Your soul takes wing. Here's the thing. Your wall could use some breaking, raising stakes in the choices you'll be making. Are you open to it? There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting a savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star.
Star.
Are you open to it?
I'm listening.
It's good you're keen.
But first, what's a film star mean?
Oh, an actor.
I'm stalking an actor.
Yeah.
I'm not open to it. You might have some boar to chase, but now is a foreign place.
It feels like you're barking. Come on now, be open to it.
Paint me a picture, Grace. How does one human race?
I don't know, take a ride on a bus, meet a man, and discuss how he started a pyramid scheme. You get up and he shouts, you don't look, stepping out, you get hit by a cycling team.
Yes, I see. Not quite heroes and glory.
Still there will be loads of interesting stories.
Yeah, why not?
Are you open to it?
There's something you said before.
The hunting the savage boar.
No, not that. Well, yes, that. The danger. Am I open to it? It's either I best the boar or end up a mess of gore, to triumph or fall flat. I might be open to it. To have so much resting on a single decision? An entire life.
I've been there. Big decisions are hard.
Fates have always decided.
Hell of a mortal life.
Well, now you get to decide.
I once walked among the ghouls. I'm now under different rules. I'm fragile, I'm fleeting, I'm finite. I'm open to it. I'll live as a mortal man and drink all the life I can. This heart's really beating. I hear it. I'm open to it. The wild wind will fling you round. Who knows where it puts me down?
A park seat,
A corn crop, a whale's throat,
a dress shop,
a sailboat, a cliff top. I'm open to it.
open to it,
Open to it.
open to it,
Open to it.
open to it.
So basically we're just going to live life as immortal and just go with the flow, is my interpretation of that.
So, we feeling good? You look good. Hopeful, even. That's good, right?
You know, for the first time in a long time, I think I really am.
Ah, yes! I knew taking you to Grace was the right move. She is the queen of pep talks.
I can't say I know what that means, but you know what? I'll learn. I'll learn everything I can about this new world.
So, that's first on the plan. You picked a place to go? Anything you really want to see?
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Bent down and broken, flattened, and then next day they're reaching up again.
Oh, I like their friendship a lot.
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat.
Okay. All right. Was that it? Oh. Off to drift a sports car to write a memoir. Why not?
Well, fine. You win again. I miss Orpheus. He was fun.
Why can't you hang out?
How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually, we need a pretty big glamour.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right. Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? All right, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat? You know what? Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you a console.
Oh, that's
No,
dangerous.
not that one. that one's not a good one. But the one that I get you is
The
going to be
king.
the superior one. You'll see. You'll love it. We're gonna have so many games, and not even just single player ones. They're ones that you can play together. And I'm gonna beat you. Then you'll get yours. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This game was made of Solomon. This is built 6 territory. Anthony Rapp. I feel like I know Anthony Rapp from somewhere. Okay. Well, that was a very quick DLC Let's Play of Orpheus. My immediate thoughts. There were parts of it that were really fun. For sure, 100% the speed dating portion was the most enjoyable part of it. I felt that the story was kind of like, okay, so Orpheus goes into the mortal world and he's trying to find true love, then he tries to find his purpose or his direction, and then Grace shows up at the end and helps him, but I don't know, I felt that the help that she gave him was kind of, if I'm being honest, kind of weak overall. It's like, hey, you have a choice to be immortal or not, or I'm like, well, those were, I don't know, I thought those were kind of the choices that he already had, and maybe by talking or singing with Grace, he had more clarity in terms of what he wanted, and then after that, he wandered off to the sunset to be immortal. But, like, what does that mean for him? What does he actually end up doing? It would have been nice if we actually were given the choice to decide what exactly does he want to do. Does he want to open up a general store? Does he want to hunt a boar? Does he want to get a sports car? Like, are we gonna know any of that? Is it because if it just ends there, then I'm like, okay, all right. You know, it felt like the middle part with the dating part was fun and interesting, and then everything else was kind of okay, like meh, okay. So you know, the not for 100%. I mean, this is probably to be expected. The main campaign, the main storyline was significantly better. I would have thought it would have been cool to be given the option for Orpheus to find another love, even if the main point is you don't need to find true love in order to be happy and to be fulfilled in life. That might be part of what the message is, and I agree with that, but I enjoy those kind of things in these games. I really enjoy it. So I think it would have been cool to have given him the ability to romance either somebody from the speed dating or Eros. That would have been my first pick, honestly. Eros or Hermes, if Hermes isn't actually Ace, or Grace, if Grace wasn't already romancing someone else at the time. I don't know. That would have been kind of neat, kind of cool. Yeah, a lot of the choices that you kind of made throughout didn't feel as consequential, and the music was fine. I don't think the music blew me away. I think the part that I really was most impressed by was the last person that we speed dated with, the person with soulful eyes, and just gave that very soulful song. Was delightful. And then the rich guy, he was funny, and I loved his song. His song was sort of like giving a kind of was very rap based, which I enjoyed. I think the concert too also for me left a little bit too much left a little to be desired, because I don't know, I kind of want, as someone who it's strange, as someone like myself who is not that big into heavy metal or like rock music. I do like power rock, not necessarily heavy metal or Metallica type of rock music, but I like high energy, powerful rock music, or just high energy music in general, and intense music in general. And I just felt like the song never got to that point, never got to the power rock or high energy that I really was hoping that he would reach. You know, it just felt like the songs in the game for this one just was a little bit too conservative and didn't quite want to stretch to go out there. But that's just my personal opinion and thought of it. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I played the campaign. It was the DLC. It was nice to kind of know what was going on with that specific character. It was nice to be able to control a totally different character from Grace, just for a nice change of pace. But the story itself was just okay. So, what did you all think about it? Did you enjoy this more or less than me? Let me know in the comments. But thank you again so much, everyone, for watching my Let's Play of Stray Gods and the Orpheus DLC. And yeah, that's all I got. So thanks so much, everyone. And until next time, love yourselves and love each other. Bye-bye.